Hi,
the longest
everybody.
1
I
second
know
ever.
that was.
Hey, let's see. Oh, hey, whoa, how do you? Whoa, hold on.
You click
Where'd the comments go?
right there.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Mark.
Here, will you hand me the laptop
Why?
so then we can pull up the comments?
It's exporting a video, so no.
Oh, never mind. We can't pull up the comments.
Hi from Wisconsin. Hi from Oregon. Wow, look, you can actually see outside. There's no scary monsters in the back window. Some of you may know what we're talking about. Others, maybe not.
If you're here
Hi,
for
Gwen. Hi,
last
Eddie.
week's live, Colonel scared me
Oh,
really
you're looking
bad.
good, Mars.
I've been home with you all day.
No, you've been gone all day.
All day. I've been gone all day.
Hi, Wanda. Hi, Dad. Hi, Sue. Yep, I'm back. I'm here. Kind of.
We're both here
We're
this
both
week.
here. Yeah. It's
Which-
so true.
Last weekend we weren't. The week before that.
I know, we've been
you
kind
were
of
in the
hit and
car.
miss on our
It's
lives.
been like a month.
It's
since
been
we
rough.
sat down and did like a good.
It's
honestly,
been
meaty
so
life.
busy. Let's just start at the top. So, as you guys know, I went and I did a big construction job, and that was like 2.5 weeks. And then,
Which is always hard on us because the adjustment period of Crandall going back to work is hard on me. It's hard on Crandall. It's hard on Maverick. Like it's really hard on Maverick because he doesn't understand like why he can't hang out with his dad all the time.
all the time.
Why he can't be outside all the time.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, so it was that, and then we went from that right into the kitchen remodel, and now we're 2 weeks into the kitchen
2
remodel.
weeks today into
Yeah. We were definitely hoping to be done by now.
it. 2 weeks into it. It looks so freaking good.
So good. So good.
If you've been watching on YouTube, they have, what are they on, their second kitchen remodel video?
Yep, the third will be coming out tomorrow.
Facebook's first one will be posted tomorrow. So, there has been a little bit of confusion because we do have our other channel that's Marcy and Crandall. Thank you to all those who've supported that
Seriously.
channel. That is on YouTube only, but those videos get posted also on Facebook. So just like the Eldredge Fam videos get posted on YouTube and then a few days later get posted on Facebook, the same thing happens with Marcy and Crandall. Marcy and Crandall is much more surface level when it comes to the kitchen remodel. It's like, okay, Crandall's doing this today, here's the final product, where you miss how he did it, all of the hiccups that come with the project.
It's kind of the more before and afters, where if you want the like full
And
story,
the kids.
it's the Eldredge Fam.
Yeah.
So if you're on Facebook, you get both, and if you're on YouTube, hopefully you watch both too.
Yeah. So we've seen a few comments like, oh, I just saw this video, and I was like, yeah, you probably saw it on YouTube. So.
Yeah. There is some overlap there, but not much. Hi Cindy, hi Dolores, Sherry, Jennifer, Susan. Guys, we got a whole bunch of y'all on here. Thanks for jumping on with us.
We're so
We
excited
love
to have
it. We
y'all.
love being able to.
So with that, yeah, we've been 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in. Wow. And I just feel like it's been insane.
Yeah.
It's
been so busy.
So busy. Well, not only that, but like you didn't even take a break from your job. You finished your job on Monday. You started on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, like, no break at all. He just
man.
jumped feet first,
Head first. Yeah.
head first, right in. And
Thankfully, at this point, kind of where we're at right now is
it's been functional since Sunday.
yeah, it's been functional. So we've been using it. It's just all the like we don't have the backsplash put in. We kind of have the shelves and stuff like that put in. We're still missing a cabinet. The island needs to be painted. So there's just a lot of big small projects, I guess. There's
The
nothing
floor
else
has
big.
to be redone in certain areas.
Yeah, I guess the backsplash is the last big thing.
Yeah.
And
And
that
the
cabinet.
lighting.
And the lighting.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Our goal is to be done by Saturday. Do you think we're gonna make it? I don't think so.
By this Saturday?
Yeah.
What's today?
Wednesday?
Wednesday? Do I have anything else? Well, we're gonna be gone Saturday, so definitely
Oh
not.
yeah. We're gonna be gone Saturday. Which I'll tell you guys after where we're going, and why we're going there, but I'm not gonna tell you guys before.
It's a surprise.
No, I don't think somebody would appreciate me saying before.
Oh.
So,
Well, I guess that makes sense.
we're going, and I'm super excited about it. Crandall's super excited about it too. But Maverick is so excited.
He's stoked.
So it's gonna be fun. We were actually supposed to be in Utah right now.
We were.
We were supposed to leave yesterday, go to Utah.
Be at Lake Powell.
Be at Lake Powell. We were so excited. Maverick was so excited, and then last minute we decided to cancel our trip.
Which it's a good thing we did because
This kitchen took way longer.
This kitchen took way longer, and if you watched our last video, I'll kind of spill the beans on Facebook, I guess. We ended up having to buy twice as many cabinets as we thought we were going to buy. I'll just leave it at that. So it ended up costing us a lot more than we thought it was going to cost us, which thankfully with this project, we had said, okay, we need to have a buffer in our estimated expense because who knows what's going to happen, and we don't want to get stuck to where we can't afford to do something. But it pretty much just used the whole thing all in one go. So thankfully it hasn't stopped us. Like, we're still going ahead,
and we've saved money in other places. Like we
Yep.
chose, we budgeted I think $10 or $11 a square foot on our backsplash, and our
and it came out at
backsplash
$7.
came out at $7.
Yep.
Which we then ended up spending the 10 because we ended up getting the backsplash for the laundry room.
Yes, we
too.
also got the backsplash. Let's just tell the story on that because I don't know if we really.
I almost want to
filmed
show them the backsplash.
Actually, yeah, go grab it. Okay, so
Will you grab
yeah,
it?
I'll grab one. I guess tell them what
Okay.
happened. We bought it for the kitchen.
So our kitchen backsplash, we bought this cute tile. If you guys have seen the tile that's really in right now, it's like this big. There's squares, and you just stack them, and it looks so cute, and I love it. We brought it into our house, and we laid it out, and we're like, oh, that looks great. And then over time, we started to not like it, which is not a very good sign. And then it started to look dirty, so I took all 3 boys, and I went to the flooring store where the tile is. I bought this new tile. We love it. I know the pieces are huge, but it is so cute. Okay, I don't care if you guys don't like it. I love it.
Yeah. So it ended up, we bought this one. At this point, we picked like 5 backsplashes, and we finally found one that we liked and we're gonna go with. But
Look how
this
cute
is what
it
we
is.
wanted to use as our kitchen backsplash, but for some reason, when we got it in here with the lighting and the colors and everything, it just didn't work.
It looks.
But it's gonna work good in the laundry room.
Yeah. So in our kitchen, with the color of our cabinets and the color of our walls and things, the lighting, it comes across pink.
Yeah,
Like, when
it
you-
doesn't seem like it's coming across pink at all in this, which it's not.
Yeah, and it's not like when I look at it right now, it's not pink. But for some reason, when it goes underneath our cabinets that are,
Yeah, they shine down or something.
oh, I wonder. It's too late.
Yeah,
Whatever.
That's alright.
But
So this is going to be going in our laundry room, which I don't know when we're going to get to that. It's like everything else. Oh, it's like everything else. We're kind of, we accumulate it as we have it.
yeah, so
That's not plugged into anything.
I know. Sorry, Facebook. You're gonna shake for a second. There you go. Sorry. My phone's gonna die, so we're not using our streaming system, so we're on 2 different phones. That's why we're looking back and forth.
Yeah.
But we love this backsplash. So now we have the stuff for the kitchen. We have the backsplash for the laundry room. We have the cabinet. Sorry, Miss.
We were able to repurpose one of the old cabinets from the kitchen for the laundry room, which we're stoked about.
Which means we basically have the stuff to finish the laundry room besides the closet.
Yeah.
So we have that, and then if you guys don't know that, and then we have go check out Marcy and Crandall because they know that we have the floor for the bathroom.
Oh yeah, we did end up getting the floor for the bathroom. Yeah, this kitchen project has
And I'm so
turned into-
excited. I'll just spoil it. We're going black.
Yeah, black floors in the boys' bathroom.
It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. Crandall's kind of nervous about it.
No, I think it'll look good. We just have to get the rest of the bathroom to look that way. I just think it's funny. We started the kitchen and we ended up with stuff for the laundry room and for the bathroom.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what's happened in this entire house. Like
That's
in
true.
this entire project, it's been like, okay, we're gonna do this area, and then somehow we got something. Like we were supposed to just do those back rooms, and then we ended up ripping out the walls in here before finishing the back rooms. So
yeah.
And actually, the boys' bathroom was supposed to be the very first room done. Like, we were gonna do their bathroom before our bathroom.
We haven't even touched it.
Just made it worse.
Which I'm glad we got ours done. Because that would have been...
It's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And I will say, we showed them the pendants, right? Have they seen the lights, the new lights that we have for the kitchen? Gosh, y'all, I can't keep it straight. We filmed everything, and you get, like, both channels are behind. So, because I wanted to make sure that we, like, were ahead on these videos so it didn't get dragged on. And, so, I guess we probably haven't. Let's just say all of the finishing touches are starting to come together, and it does. It looks fabulous.
Maybe next week in our live, you'll be able to see in this reflection the pendant lights hanging down. That would be pretty cool.
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool. So.
Kim's Creation says, my kids have been watching it on and off on a house. Okay, sorry. My kids, I've been watching it off and on. House, kitchen going. I've had this house for 33 years and I'm not done yet. It's still a mess. Well, we're going to try and beat you at the 33 years. We're going for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I don't know if we can do much longer than that.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, and the first week was so hard too because it wasn't functional. Like, we didn't have countertops. We didn't have water in our sink until Sunday, which our sink is gorgeous.
Yeah, we did have to get a new
They
sink.
don't know that.
I know.
That's tomorrow's video.
I know.
So, you guys, I'm so excited for you to see everything and just be a part of this journey with us because it's been crazy and a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Kendall has done an absolute wonderful job.
Thanks.
It looks so pretty and it's 91% all of his work.
What's
I
the
know.
other?
I know you're sitting there and you're like 90. Okay, 85. I'm taking more away from you.
Wait, why?
Because we gotta give 5% to your dad.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 90. I get 3%. And Mike from the Fowler Family Farm gets the rest.
Yep, pretty much.
So
Well, and we had some friends with the countertops up too.
Okay, you're down to 75%. 75% Crandall. And
That's all right.
actually,
I
I
don't
should
care.
get more than that because I was like, oh, I didn't do anything. But I freaking lifted concrete forever.
Yeah, you did.
So I did help with, I get 10% for that.
Okay, perfect.
10%, and I picked everything out.
So now that I've done the rest of the house, you should have pretty much the skills and the knowledge now that you can do the boys' bathroom by yourself.
I can demo the boys' bathroom by myself.
That would be quite the video, Mars.
It'd be pretty exciting. Except for I'd probably end up ruining the tub, and yeah.
Yeah.
Or hitting the water line to our shower on the other side. It would be a whole disaster.
I've
Something
seen
I'm not gonna try.
I've seen a whole bunch of comments about y'all sharing with us about your remodels, your remodel
have to go
disasters and successes. Christine says, I ripped out my kitchen in January. It was fully functional mid-May. Then my new fridge died, and I'm finally getting a new fridge tomorrow. Whoa, hold on. I'm finally getting a new fridge tomorrow. I wish mine was only 3 weeks. Man, that sounds like a stroke of bad luck. Take forever to get the kitchen done and then just have your new fridge die? That's awful. I can't imagine.
Bust me. Sorry guys, Goose is shedding.
Yeah, he is. It's the worst.
Which is his whole thing a video? Did we film that?
Yeah, we did. That was supposed to go in your video.
Oh.
We'll see.
We'll see. But Goose has been kind of sick, which has been a bummer. So.
Cindy says, how's she going to do the bathroom remodel? Are you going to watch the kids? Yeah. We'll switch roles.
Okay, wait. You guys remember, we did this back in February.
Oh, yeah, we did. Mars, you're allergic to me.
I'm allergic to Goose. We did this back in February where we switched roles and Crandall was supposed to take care of the kids. What ended up happening is I just did both.
Oh, whatever.
No, that is
Not
if you go back and watch the video, it'll be like, did you get the laundry done? No. Did you do this? No, I just watched the kids. But like all of the little things that I do while I watch the kids didn't get done. Yeah. So that's what would happen is Crandall would
You'd
take
have
care
to
of
do
the
the
kids,
bathroom
but I
and-
would still have to do the bathroom and the laundry and everything else. So we'll just leave the bathroom to
We'll
you.
just stick it with me.
But I will end up painting the vanity. You aren't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'll end up painting the vanity. I'll help him with the beadboard trim that's going in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Kind of doesn't know what we're doing in there yet because I haven't. The ideas are still in my brain and not yet to his
Oh my
side.
gosh, getting ideas out of Marcy's brain is the absolute worst thing. We just built the hood for our kitchen, for our stove, like our built-in hood thing. It was awful. I kept like.
No, and
we had the same idea, but when I would say it, she was like, no, not like that, like this. And I'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. She'd be like, no, like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, but when
and then she said, I don't want it angled, but I don't want it squared. And I was like, so you want a little bit of angle? You'll see it all in the video.
Okay, let's preface this because when I showed you what I wanted, that's not what you were thinking. That bottom trim piece.
Right.
So I was trying to explain to you that this is what I wanted, but you were like, no.
Yeah, you were just pointing it out in a bad way.
Sorry, I didn't communicate it properly.
It's okay, we got it sorted. And it looks
so good.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. It looks so good. The funniest though out of everything would have to be yesterday. We had Mike from the Fowler Family Farm here.
Go check out his channel, by the way, if y'all don't follow him.
Yeah, and they were building shelves. And I am convinced that these two were trying to pull my leg or something. I don't know. They had just ganged up on me, and I was like, first of all, I sent Colonel pictures of what I wanted, and then the floating shelves.
Okay.
And I walk out there, and he's like, how does this look? And like, I'm surprised because I'm like, did you look at my picture? He's like, just ignores me. Like, no, I didn't look at your picture.
What picture?
Exactly. But these shelves are like pure white. Like they are, the wood is white. And I'm like, well, am I supposed to stain these? And these two are like trying to tell me that two different colors of wood can stain the exact same. And I'm still not convinced. We haven't stained them yet.
They won't stain the same.
That is exactly what I asked yesterday in the video. I was like, Colonel, are you guys sure this is going to stain the same? And you're like, yeah. Mike's like, yeah, it'll stain the same.
Mike was great. Like, he was agreeing with everything I was saying.
And then like 10 minutes later, Colonel's like, well, it won't matter if it doesn't stain the same because you won't be able to ever see it. And I'm like, you two are just trying to like.
It was the top shelf. Like, you can't even see it, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it won't matter. But I just felt like I was losing it a little bit because I'm like, I don't get how white and dark brown can stain the same.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama and
it's not even drama.
Just back and forth of trying to figure out what each other wants and how to make it look good and I feel like all come together.
Yeah, and I feel like we both get stuck on things. Like not in a negative way. Like this is not in a negative way at all, but it's like what's gonna look better? Like neither one of us know. Like we're just making it up as we go. And so like by brainstorming, a good example of this is our island. Like our island, when we were working on it, the side caps, you know how everybody does like cute decorative things. So like if they live in a farm plot,
the short ends.
They might do like the X, or they might do, I don't know, something else. The main one is like, shiplap. The main one is like the X on the ends or molding around it. So like deciding what to do, we were both like, okay, what about this? And it's a great idea, and we're gonna go do it. And then at the very last minute, I was like, nope, like I don't like it enough to do that. And so then we have to sit there and like brainstorm what we actually like.
Hey, shirtless Jake, I just saw jump on here. What's up, Jake?
Hi,
he
Jake.
says, can you come do our kitchen too? Let's do it. Maybe me and you can knock it out a little bit faster than we're getting other stuff.
It was so funny because Crandall was like, oh man, I should have done a cooking video where I destroyed my kitchen in it. And so,
I know.
If you want us to do that, we're down.
Yeah,
Where you take the saw, accidentally cut through your counters. Like,
I know. I thought about that after the fact. I was like, man, we should have made a funny video of destroying our old kitchen before we ripped it all out. But it's okay, because now we can save everything, and I don't know what we're gonna do with it. It was a disaster, you guys. Trying to figure out everything.
And that's another thing too. Like it wasn't Crandall's fault. It wasn't my fault. But we sit there with all of these high emotions where you realize like this isn't gonna work. And like I got to the point where I was like, let's just put it back all together. Like put it back. Like, we
Wait.
can come to it in a month.
This is Jake. Oh my gosh. Jake says we still gotta do our cooking video, which we do. We still need to do this cooking competition. And then he says, just destroy the new one. I don't know. I might have to come and move in with you if that's what we do. Oh my gosh.
But I feel like for us, it's the first time that we feel like it's a house.
A house, a
Like,
home, not even a
cooking-
house.
Like cooking at our stove tonight for dinner. And let me tell you, like, we have 3 of the 4 shelves up. The hood is all just wood. It hasn't been painted yet. The shelves haven't been painted. The countertops next to it aren't done.
The backsplash.
The backsplash, like,
handles.
it's not done at all, but standing there cooking tonight was like, wow. Like, I feel like I'm cooking in a home.
Kitchen.
Like,
Yeah. So a little backstory, I guess, is when we first got married, we moved into a 900 square foot house. It was one side of a duplex. So, oh yeah, Jake, do y'all need some cabinets? I'll drive down and we can bring you some new cabinets. We got like 6 or 8 new cabinets. So let me know, I guess, if you want cabinets.
They're white.
Yeah, they're white.
They're really nice.
They're really nice. Soft close, everything. Anyway,
I'm
sorry.
kind of bummed we
I
don't get to
digress.
use them.
I know, seriously.
I'm like real bummed.
But we had this little house and it just had like a hallway for a kitchen. Like it was super narrow. It was countertops along each side and then the back door. And it was just your sink. The sink didn't have a window, like nowhere to look out, which I really enjoy, being able to look out and have that light coming in.
Which I don't know why we
by
just
the
didn't
sink.
add one.
Well, we only lived there for a year. So we remodeled the entire thing. We did countertops, painted the cabinets, all that kind of stuff. It was great. It was good for a beginning place, I guess. And then we moved.
We had Maverick in that house.
Yep. But it never felt like a home. It still kind of felt like an apartment and that kind of thing. So then we wanted to.
We moved into an apartment.
Yeah, we moved into an
But
apartment.
first, we moved into a hotel. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, don't ever do that.
Yeah, don't live in a hotel with a baby for
A month and a
and a
half.
half. It was pretty hard. I can't imagine doing it now or with
We
twins.
wouldn't.
There's
We would
absolutely
not.
no
We
way.
couldn't. We
No
just couldn't.
way.
It was crazy.
So we lived there, and then we moved. So obviously we didn't have a kitchen there, and then we had an apartment that we rented, and the kitchen was tiny. It was even smaller than our first house. And so we've always had this dream and this vision of what we wanted, like
Our
our
house.
house to look like and our house to be. And I feel like this house, we're starting to get a lot of that. Now there's a few things with the layout and stuff of our house that we won't get. Like our master bathroom, y'all have seen it. It's tiny. It's like 5 feet wide and 10 feet long. Like it's just long and skinny. So
Our
you can't do
closet,
a tub. Yeah, we don't have a closet.
like our closet, is so small that the hangers have to go on an angle to shut the door. Like
That's pretty pathetic.
if they don't, if they're like the hangers are too long, and I've tried like 4 different hangers, but like you just have to angle them so you can shut the door. And it's like, yeah, we can push the thing, but like it doesn't work. Like we can't really do anything about that closet
Yeah.
besides get rid of it.
So
That was
there's
an
that,
option.
and so it's just like this has come to the point, and just today putting the hood up and the floating shelves and everything, it kind of is coming together and being like, wow, like I am beyond excited to be able to decorate for holidays because Marcy loves it. That's like her favorite thing, and it's always been like, well, hang it up on the unpainted wall that's covered in sheetrock mud and
I know.
You
And
know,
it was
all
so
the
sad
stuff.
because all I wanted, like, growing up, I just wanted to decorate for holidays. Like, I watched my mom decorate for holidays. Like, I went to college and, like, had the little Christmas tree. And then the first year we were married, it was still a remodel. And so we didn't decorate for Christmas. And then the next year we have this cute little baby and, like, got to decorate for Christmas. But, like, at the same time, we didn't really. And so now it's been 3 years since then, and so this will be our first Christmas, first Thanksgiving, Halloween. that, like,
yeah, maybe. I guess Halloween's still 2 months away.
What do you mean maybe?
Well, I mean for the whole house.
Oh yeah.
The kitchen will be done.
The kitchen will be done, and that was one thing that like I was like, Colonel, besides this one little counter and our kitchen table, like we don't have another piece of furniture that I could decorate anyways. So
Yeah. So it is. It's going to be just amazing. And like I said, like the whole point of that, I guess, was to say like it feels like a home and it feels like a place that I want to come home to instead of like you go and stay at a hotel and you're like, wow, this hotel is nicer than our house.
And that was the worst feeling ever. Like, I don't want to leave this hotel because, like, it has. Well, I mean, we still don't have a nice bed. So
Yeah,
I was gonna say it has a nice bed, but it has, you know, a nice sink or whatever it was.
Just the whole thing. It was finished. It wasn't a mess and torn apart.
Except for the hotel we lived in. I would not want to go stay
go
there.
back there.
I mean, it was nice.
Yeah. It was an
nice.
experience.
Yeah, it was not like dirty by any means. Like,
Yeah.
it was very clean. Maverick slept in the bathroom.
Yeah, we had a giant. We actually, so somewhere we heard the hack of like asking or seeing if they have like a handicap accessible room available, and they did, and they rented it to us, and so it made our bathroom bigger.
Everything was wider.
Everything was wider, all the doorways and everything. So we were able to put his pack and play in the bathroom. Well, I'm gonna go through and see if we can find any pictures.
I only have 2.
Hi,
It must have been such a horrible experience that I didn't want any pictures or anything.
I don't know why we're even talking about this, but we had one car. We had the truck and our trailer with all of our worldly belongings in it, and that was it. And so when I would go off and work, Marcy was literally just stuck in a 20 by 20 hotel room.
Yeah, and it wasn't like
it.
I could walk across the street to the mall or to, like, there wasn't
There wasn't
an
anything.
empty field and then nothing. Like, there was nothing around.
Well, I mean, everything was really close, but you're not gonna walk a mile.
Yeah, everything was a mile away from where we were.
Yeah.
And then we only moved 5 minutes away, and it was like the best experience ever. And I would move back in a heartbeat.
Marcy really likes the city. I can't handle
I love the city. So.
But yeah, so we're really excited about all the house stuff and cannot wait to show you guys the finished product.
Yeah.
It's come a long way. I think tomorrow on YouTube y'all are gonna see our countertops. We literally saved like $10,000 on our countertops, and I'm excited to show you all how we did it. Hopefully it'll help out some of you guys if you guys are wanting to do new countertops.
Yeah,
So.
and they are so beautiful. So beautiful.
It turned out good.
Yeah.
We were nervous up until it was finished, and then we were like, yep, we like it.
And I feel like I like it more every single day. Like,
well, as the kitchen
tonight,
gets
like,
more and more done,
tonight
it looks better and
cleaning them
better.
off, I was like, wow, this is so nice to clean off.
Yeah,
So,
they're not blue anymore.
like, our last countertops were like beach themed.
Yeah, our whole house was beach themed when we bought it.
She must have been sensing my vibe.
Yeah, seriously. I've seen a lot of comments about just putting the cabinets into the shop, which we probably will do. The problem with that is, well,
then I don't get my she shed for this foreseeable future.
yeah, so right now all the cabinets are in Marcy's she shed, so sorry,
I was so
Marcy.
excited. I like showed you guys. I was like, I got everything packed, ready to go. So as soon as these cabinets go out, I can move in and
Change plans!
change the plans. Now it's full of more cabinets.
So it is a blessing in disguise though, because we have a place to put them where they're not gonna, they're gonna be out of the rain and stuff. So I if we still have them by the time we do the shop, then I will put them in there. But we've had a couple people.
Jake wants
yeah,
them.
Jake wants them. You can have them. We've had a couple other people that we might just give them to because like Mike. We talked to
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
Mike says he might want them as well. So.
Okay, guys, don't tell Mike what we've been talking about because we've been talking about you, Mike.
I don't even know what we said.
We said that he had your back.
Oh yeah, he had my back, helping me with the shelves.
Yeah.
It was great.
No, and they look so good. So.
Oh, I was also going to say the shop. We planned, so our buffer for our kitchen remodel, in case we have unforeseen expenses, which,
We did.
like every good project you do, cut into our shop fund. And so that's just pushed off a little bit further, which is okay because guess what? It's still 107 degrees outside and I don't want to be working out there anyways. So
I'm glad you're happy about it.
Well, no, I would much rather have the shop. But yeah, it's coming. I do think we'll be able to do it by the end of the year. So that's the goal.
My anxiety spiked.
Oh gosh. Think about it. You'll get me out of the house.
Most of the time in the winter, I don't want you out of the house.
That's true. During the fall and the winter, I'm never in the house anyways.
I know.
That's why we get to get our projects done now.
So, Cradle tends to be a little MIA during the fall and winter.
Yep, I do
Extracurricular.
a lot of hunting. We'll just say it. I do.
We'll just do hunting. But, yeah, so it's going to look great. Can I tell them about my shed story, though?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so
I guess, but it makes me kind of nervous.
If you saw our Marcy and Crandall video, you'll know that a few weeks ago, if you didn't go see the video, go watch it. It's on Marcy and Crandall. It's like 2 videos ago. But I watched, this semi-truck hit a golf cart and this man go flying. Okay, I had to sit there and like give them my statement. And
you can share this story. This is pretty funny. Did you share it on the video?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, this is good, y'all.
So let me tell you what happened. A few months ago, I lost my driver's license. Oklahoma has this thing where you can request a new driver's license. Mike is going to be like, Marcy! Where you request a new driver's license online. So I requested a new driver's license online, and it was just taking forever. And I look at my application, and it's like, your application is being processed.
It was a government thing. Of course, it's going to take ages.
So I'm just like, okay, I have my receipt that I requested a new one. I actually had a picture of my ID, so I really wasn't too worried about it. So I'm sitting there waiting to give my statement, and I had very little encounters with law enforcement in my life.
Whatever, Mike comes over to our house all the time.
I was just about to say, besides Mike and Brandon and my few interactions with Daniel Arms, very little interaction with police officers. Crandall has had quite a bit more than me.
What are you saying?
Your one family member used to be a police officer.
Well, that's true.
So I get nervous. I've been pulled over once and let off with a warning because I was crying so hard. I have very little experience.
Have you ever gotten a ticket?
No.
Wow, you're doing good.
I'm doing great.
You're doing really good.
And so I've never been pulled over for speeding. The only reason I got pulled over was I ran a stop sign at 2 o'clock in the morning. So.
Wow.
But, and I have one other experience with law enforcement, but for my sister's sake, I won't share that because.
Okay, get to your.
Okay. But this is what
Some
happened.
guy gets run over by a semi-truck. And
He did not get run over.
Okay, he should have.
He should have.
I don't know how
but
he didn't.
He didn't.
He somehow missed getting run over by a semi-truck.
Yeah, and the highway, it's the state.
Yeah, it's highway patrol.
The sheriff's office couldn't take my statement. The county sheriff. So this highway patrolman comes, and I see him talking to the other people, and he's collecting their IDs, and I'm sitting there panicking.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? I drove myself here. My car is right there. I don't have my ID. I don't have it. And he comes up to me. He asks me my name, and I'm looking as he's talking to me of this stack of 3 different IDs that he's grabbed from people. And I'm just
Is he still holding on to everybody's?
Yes.
Oh, so he's gonna go run everybody.
Go run and check. And yeah, he had the driver, he had the person, not even the person in the accident, because that guy was already gone to the hospital. So he had 2 other people's IDs. And he's holding them, and I'm oh no, he's gonna ask me for my ID. And he's what's your name? I'm Marcy Eldredge. What's your date of birth? What's your address? I give it to him, and he looks at me, and I'm waiting. I'm sitting there, my hands are sweating, and he's your husband got my building. I'm what? Yeah, your husband, he came to my house and got my building. And I was oh, my she shed.
And he's she shed what?
And I was yeah, the little
shed. He doesn't
shed.
watch our videos, so he has no idea.
I was
the
little shed. I turned it into my she shed. He's yeah, your husband super cool, we're neighbors. And I was yeah, you live right behind us. And oh my gosh, my anxiety just lowers. And I'm what the heck? And he's just yeah, you took our building. And he's yeah, you're super you're good.
And you're gonna have us over for dinner sometime.
And he's yeah, we talked about doing dinner. And I was yeah, sounds great. And he's okay, you can go. If I have any questions, I'll give you a call.
Just come to your house.
So thanks, Crandall, for my she shed.
Yeah, I mean, it paid off in the long run.
It paid
so...
off. And see, like, I don't know what would have happened. Oh, by the way, my ID was in the mail that day. Like, I opened
Mike
the mail
says
box.
I passed him yesterday when I left your house.
Did
you get pulled over?
It was nice. But I opened the mailbox and my ID came that day in the mail. So.
Yeah, so now she has an ID after like 6 months without one. It was so long.
It was so long.
Meg says, the hand of God watching over you. So true. So true.
But
Mike says, when are we going to have hats available?
hats?
To buy.
Oh, he actually asked me about that yesterday. Aren't they so good looking?
Do we still like them?
I think so, but I don't know with you if I'd ever do a black hat again. I feel like it's not the right color for Crandall. For other people, I would say yes.
No, I think I like it. I think I look good in it. Do I not? No?
No, you do look good in it, love. Do you want to know why I say that? Because your hair's kind
My hair? Y'all look
how-
at this.
Look how, like, the coloring and things.
It just
from
needs to be
your
washed.
dust.
That was from all the sawdust cutting we did.
That's why I say I think we do a different
They're
color.
stitched on patches, Mike.
I think I told him that. Do you guys like them?
We also have the green one if y'all haven't seen that, which is a circle patch. But I think,
But no, we haven't sold them, so it's not like you guys can buy them.
yeah. Your cowlick is pretty brutal, Crandall. Yeah. It's not, well, no, I don't even. Oh, maybe I do have one. That's just where my hair naturally parts
Is that a
when
cow?
it's long. I don't know. My brother's got a really bad cowlick on the front though.
So does our son,
Yeah, so does Maverick.
Maverick
So
has
bad.
one that causes every piece of hair to stick up. But Harvey does too. Harvey has his one hair that sticks up. And Paxton has two cowlicks. He has one on the front and one on the back.
Yeah.
So, which by the way, you guys, we'll just give you a little update on them. They are doing
Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
Okay, I feel like Maverick took a year and a half
He
to
did.
grow up. These boys, I feel like, are acting like he did when he was a year and a half old. Like I feel like he's just the twins have grown up so much faster than Maverick, and like
Yeah. And they're so cute.
so. Oh my gosh, and they're starting to interact with each other. So if y'all didn't know, when they're babies, they don't even care about each other. I don't
Yeah,
feel
till
like.
like, they say between like 6 and 9 months.
How old are they now? Are they
8.
9 months? They're 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah,
In the last
they're starting to
2
interact,
days.
and we've got both of their high chairs, which thank you so much to who was it? Was it Kim that bought those for us? I can't, I'm so sorry.
I did this last week too.
Yeah, no, like seriously, thank you so much. So we've been using those, and it's so cute. Like today when we were feeding him dinner, Mike says, just gonna brag a little, I got to hold them yesterday. But they were sitting there eating dinner, and they'll play with each other or like get mad at each other during dinner, and they'll literally, we've made the mistake a couple of times of putting their two high chairs too close together,
This
and they'll
morning-
grab food off of each other's table.
Yeah,
And
it was so funny.
it's
Harvey's
hilarious.
eating his, and for some reason we jumped really quick into food with them. Where Maverick, I feel like we were giving him like smush for a long time. These boys, I'm just like, forget the smush. Just give them like
beans and rice.
things that
and-
they can chew without having teeth. So they were eating like strips of eggs today, and he's like, Harvey's eating it, and Paxton just looks over at him, reaches for it, grabs it, and throws it on the floor. And Harvey just like starts crying, and I'm like, sorry, kid. Like,
Yeah, we gotta push those high chairs a little bit further apart. Mike says Paxton was eating nonstop. No,
Oh,
literally,
all
it's
the time.
insane. So, like, okay, everybody knows about like witching hour with babies and kids. 5 o'clock on the dot, everybody needs to be stuffing their faces. I kid you not, like
for the next 2
for
hours.
the next 2 hours, and they all will eat for 2 hours straight,
Including Maverick. Like,
including Maverick. And,
He is
and
ready
then
to
they'll take a
snap.
bottle when they go down to bed. Maverick doesn't, but then the twins will take a bottle when they go down to bed. It's like, what the heck? Like, insane. And it's fun. But, you know, Maverick was the first, and I think as a parent, you have to learn, well, you do. You have to learn everything, right, about having a kid and the first kid. And I also think it was a little bit more of a pain, if you want to call it that, to feed him solids and feed him baby foods, like, because we were just used to eating ourselves, and what we were eating, he really couldn't eat.
yeah, and let's face it, nobody can afford right now to feed twins formula. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's been so nice because
We cut down on bottles a little
we've
bit.
cut down on bottles, and the formula that we've been using went up in the last month and a half, has gone up $10 a container. And they started needing more, and so we were going through double the amount of formula in a month. And so by now giving them more solid options like eggs, beans, rice, sauces, like that kind of stuff, they've gone back down to like what they were at. And so it's like, oh, this is really nice. Like, it's not bad. And they like it more.
Oh yeah, they absolutely love food. Like
love food. And it's so funny because we let Maverick eat in his car seat. I was gonna say we let him eat in his car seat all the time. So like he's always snacking in his car seat. And
oh yeah, it's pretty funny.
They get so
and it's not
like,
only that though.
Screaming.
It's
even
anytime.
water. Yeah.
Well, and it's anytime. Anytime Maverick's eating and they're not, they're like, yeah, no, feed me some solid food. Don't give me a bottle.
Yeah, and it's so funny. But like in the car, you're not supposed to feed babies food, like leaning back or anything. And so we don't feed them in the car, especially because we can't watch them eat. And so we have to be very careful because Maverick will know that they're crying, and so he'll try to hand them his snacks. And it's like, Maverick,
I gave him a whole Chick-fil-A chicken. And I was like, what is he going to do with that? It's no teeth.
He gave him the whole box of fries.
Oh my gosh.
And he was like, he's eating my fries. I'm like, Maverick. And I have to pull over. Or like, so now I just waited till Maverick was done with his lunch. And the thing is like, we live so far away from places that like, a lot of times we do have Maverick eat his, on the way home from church. Like, that's when Maverick eats his lunch because he comes home and goes to bed from church because that's our timing and everything. And so like it's not unusual for us to feed him in the car like his meal. Yeah. So
but it's fun. They're, like I said, they just seem to be growing up so much faster than Maverick did. But I think it is like your first kid, you're figuring everything out, kind of the process of things and everything. And now with them, we're already
you keep going and then I'll share the story.
We're already like making more kid-friendly meals because of Maverick, and so I think it's easier to just transition and be like, oh, well, they can if we smash it, then the twins can eat it too.
Yeah, and we were in an apartment that had carpet.
So yeah, that was the dumbest thing.
Carpet underneath the kitchen table. So it was like, no, I don't really want to feed Maverick. Like,
yeah,
because we'd have to do it with the twins. You just feed them while we eat dinner. Like, I'll feed them. Like I fed them last night. Crandall fed them tonight. And he ate first last night, I ate first, and then we just switched when we're done. But we're all sitting together at the table where that wasn't an option when Maverick was a baby.
Yeah.
So, but before we end, I'll tell you what happened tonight. So we do different things depending on what we eat is different bath time routines. Like since the boys have been eating solids, we give them a bath every night just because it gets all over their face. And
babies don't eat very cleanly.
I'm not one to just like wipe them off. Like I'd rather just put them in the tub and bathe them real quick. And so today we decided that because of the rice and the beans and everything, that a tub was gonna be kind of gross. And so
it's easier to shower.
We just showered them off. And so one of the boys is in their high chair. Crandall and I are both in the bathroom with Paxton in the shower. Maverick's trying to kind of like get ready. He's taking off his clothes so he can get in the shower too. And they're like in their tub. And somehow,
oh my gosh,
Crandall, he takes the sprayer and he finishes spraying off Paxton. He sets the sprayer down, just down in the tub. And it
flips over.
As he grabs the towel to put Paxton in it, it flips over and it's just spraying him in the face. Everywhere. So he takes the towel and he drops it on
I tried to cover the sprayer with the towel to stop it, and yeah, that didn't work.
And I just like sat there as water is shooting all over the bathroom. Maverick's like looking around like what the heck is going on? Paxton, the minute you pull him out of the tub, he loses
both of the boys. Well, actually, all three of them. They all love tubs.
They love time in the tub, and so we like to try to give them time in the tub. But like today's Wednesday nights are our stressful nights, and so we couldn't give him that time. So he was crying because he didn't want to get out of the tub, and he was death gripping an airplane and would not give this airplane that was full of water back as Crandall's like soaking wet. It was just one of those crazy bath nights.
It was pretty funny. It was just like, well, may as well just laugh at this because that was a very airheaded move. I was just like, I don't know what I was thinking was gonna happen, but not that.
But I just loved how you threw the towel on top of it. And
Yeah,
I was like,
I was like, wait, that was stupid. And then we still use that towel to dry all three
I wasn't
kids.
gonna tell them that.
Yeah, I mean, it only got wet on one side, so.
We just used it.
Mike says, Crandall, your boys are gonna be lake boys. Heck yes.
yes.
I really hope we can get a boat next year of some sort because we do. We love the water. We love the water. The kids love the water.
I
and
love
it's
the water.
So hot.
And it's hard to find things that we
can
like
do
doing
together.
together.
Yeah.
We're very, if you guys didn't know, we're very, very different people.
You probably can tell that by now.
Yeah, Crandall likes being outside. I do not like being outside. Crandall likes
High adrenaline and Marcy does not. Okay, there's a couple of things that we do. We like cruises. Mike, maybe you should, maybe we can get an invite. For those of you that don't know, Mike
we
goes
like
on
the beach.
Mike goes on 15 cruises a year, so we're gonna have to.
It's not. But when you go on 0 cruises a year, it feels like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
We like the beach. We like amusement parks. We love amusement. I love roller coaster rides. The crazier, the better. We both like flying.
commercial.
Just kidding. Marcy hates flying. What else do we like? Boating.
Boating.
So wakeboarding, tubing, all that kind of stuff. Just cruising. What else?
Kayaking. Anything on the water.
Yeah, pretty much all the water stuff is pretty fair game. Campfires. When we first got married,
Camping.
we lived.
We
Yeah.
like camping.
When we lived in Utah, we would go like 2 times a week up the canyon
And do fires.
and do fires and cook our dinner on the open fire up in the mountains. And it
now
was
we just do it in our backyard.
awesome. Yeah, which is honestly not as good.
You're right, it's not as good. Because it doesn't cool down.
Yeah, I was
here.
gonna say in the mountains it was like
But-
50 degrees.
I was gonna say we both like car rides. Like driving in the car. You don't like it as much now. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I don't like it as much now.
But like we'll still go out once a week and we'll get everyone in the car like we did on Sunday. We load everybody up and we go drive through like public land.
Yeah, go look for wildlife or do whatever. Mike says, Crandall, I think you're my long lost child. I think so too. We've done quite a bit with Mike.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, the elevators. We've had some good memories.
But
It's so bad.
no, it's been really fun.
What,
Getting-
being married?
Yeah, being married. Being married's been really fun. But we're very different people, and so boating helps us.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Well, and despite what anybody might say, boating is such a family thing. Like, we can take our babies and all of us and all go have a good time out on the lake. Now, we're obviously not going to be wakeboarding and stuff like that.
And
but
obviously, safety comes first.
yeah, everybody's going to be wearing life jackets and whatever, but you know, we want to get like a pontoon boat that has a big shade cover on it so we can set up the boys' pack and play cribs and they can be in that, you know, and just have it safe and be able to just go out and me and Maverick can fish or we can just all just sit out there and, you know,
I
park
like
the
to
boat and
fish,
swim.
too.
You do?
Yeah. I like to fish after Crandall sets it up for me.
And no, she likes to reel in when there's something on the line because she won't touch it either when we bring it in.
I'm just like,
She just likes to reel it in.
I like to cast too.
Yeah? Yeah, you'll cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you caught a shark.
I
We're
did
going to
catch a
Florida
shark.
here shortly. We'll see if we catch any more sharks. Mike, you have a boat? He says my next week. He says on my next week off, let's go boating. I've got a decent one. Okay, where have you been, Mike?
Guys,
Holding out on us.
Did you not tell him that you went boating 2 days ago?
No, I did.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I went wakeboarding yesterday, and I am sore. I'm still so sore from it, you guys. I haven't. It was the only time I've gone boating this year, and I'm feeling it. But yeah, we're totally down for a boating trip. Y'all might be seeing a boating video.
It'd be fun. We really like boating. But I feel like we like just so different things that finding those things in any relationship is important. We also like to go out to eat together. Not as much now.
Well, the only reason we don't like it now is because the closest good food is an hour and a half away. Which, it's a good thing it's so far away, because when we lived in Dallas, we
like
spent
good
way
food.
too much money on food, on restaurants and eating out. So it's good to be out.
Okay, well, we will let you guys go for tonight.
I'm just getting carried away. I thought we were going to do like 15 minutes. And here we are like 50 minutes in.
We have quite a few things that we have to do tonight. Crandall's editing another video.
Yeah.
I have to go put away some laundry and then edit a video for our other channel. And then get Facebook. Remember, your first house video comes out tomorrow. So that is our painting and fridge stuff.
Yeah, starting the whole process.
Starting the whole process. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So hopefully by next Wednesday when we see y'all here, we'll be done.
Yes, yes. Let's hope. Let's hope by next time we do a live, we'll be done.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Thanks for jumping on here, guys. We love getting on here, reading through your comments, chatting with y'all. I'm sorry if we missed reading out your comments. We had a bunch of them coming through. I was just trying to, catch them as quick as we could. But thank you guys so much for jumping. I saw a bunch of y'all say, hey, this is my first live that we've been able to catch. Welcome. Welcome to our crazy life, I guess. Our crazy everything that's going on. And we will see you guys on the next video.
Bye, everybody.
I actually don't know how to end this. Is it just the
I
exit?
just did that last week too.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.